I got lost. I didn't end up painting anything, but it was a nice walk. As I head home, I get this distinct feeling of being followed. I didn't really know that was a thing that actually happens, but it's hard not to notice when you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. I turn around and I see a cat with 2 different eye colors. Weird. A sleek black cat. Yeah. A sleek black cat stands in the middle of the road. It sits down when we make eye contact, and it thumps its tail testily against the pavement. It has different colored eyes. I guess heterochromia is really pretty common in cats, huh? Should I, bring it to the cafe? Or, I don't know, they take care of strays there after all. Maybe I should try. I crouch down as slowly as I can, and I reach my hand toward the cat, beckoning to it. It doesn't move. Make those little smoochy noises that seem to work on cats. This one doesn't seem terribly impressed. It pins its ears back, and it looks away. Still, for a moment before standing up and slinking into the alley. Guess I should just leave this to the pros. Wait, okay, so owner cat was following us home. Not weird.
Possibly. We don't know. I mean, it didn't say that it was the owner.
Could be anyone, really.
It could be any cat.
Could be literally anybody.
Yeah.
It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna wreck this pizza I grabbed from Pizzaloids on the way home. Picked up a can of wet food for Mochi from the corner store. I don't know. Figure we both deserve some celebrating. Mochi, get your fat lump out here. I have awesome news. No answer or indication he's even in the same room. He never even asks how my day was.
What a dick.
I know how to do this. I walk over to his food bowl and I crack the lid of the wet food. In a flash, he's at my side, tail shaking like a rotor behind him. Come here, you big goof butt. Give him a little scritch behind the ears before I dump half the can into his bowl, and the feeding frenzy begins. Acts like I never feed him. Sheesh. Whatever. I'm gonna go do the same to this pizza.
Yeah. It's funny whenever I feed Sherlock and Watson, as soon as I open the bag of food, they're just like, they're like right in the kitchen.
Seriously, yeah. Watson tries to be a bit more chill about it, but Sherlock literally spins in circles meowing until food is in front of him.
He absolutely does that.
It's so silly.
Mm-hmm.
After a quick jaunt to free myself from the shackles of non-pajama clothing, I flop back down onto the couch, dinner in hand and laptop in face. Oh, looks like there's a new Jelly Donut video. Dope! It's a video of her sleeping in a donut box. I love that dumb cat. She's always doing something ridiculous. I wonder how her owner gets her to do these tricks, man.
Hold up. I think Jelly Donut is one of these cats.
You think so?
Well, why would they bring her up again?
Wouldn't she recognize Jelly Donut at the cafe?
But maybe Jelly Donut wasn't there.
Maybe Jelly Donut's on tour.
Yeah. Yeah. The flooring seems familiar. Where are these filmed?
Right. That flooring seems familiar. Where are these filmed? I spend the rest of the evening picking through the video archives. I can feel myself sinking into the bread dough couch cushions. You're so right.
Like, I don't want to say I called it, but...
It's so early. What is his problem? He just wants the other half of that wet food. This is why I don't get it for him that often. I excavate myself from the couch and do what I can to mitigate the bedhead situation I got going on. What time is it anyway? Grab my phone to check. 7:40? Oh, hell! I'm gonna be late for my first day of work. I take the world's fastest shower, but there's no time to dry my hair. I'll have to hope I run fast enough that the wind resistance does the job for me. No time to sort through my duffel. I just gotta throw on whatever looks clean. Whatever. It's not like Graves said anything about a dress code. It's fine. Mochi trails me closely, howling more and more insistently along the way. It's like he doesn't care about my punctuality at all. No time to mix the wet food the way he likes it. I dump a scoop of kibble onto the bowl on my way out. I haven't seen a cat so offended since the one that watched me mess up coffee. They can both deal with it. Can't believe I'm almost late to my first day of work. At my first job! Oh, what a great first impression. Thanks for hiring me, Avery the Flake. I start out in a full sprint to the cafe, but it's only about a 10-minute walk, so looks like it might be not as bad as I thought. If I run, I could make it in less time.
That's like my ultimate nightmare, is being late on the first day of work. That's
same.
Like, oh my god, like makes me like sick thinking about it.
Here it is, cat's paw. I got a good look at it when I was here yesterday, but it feels totally different when it's your workplace, you know? It's kind of nice.
Hey, Avery!
Landry peeks his head out from the doorframe and waves me in. I'm surprised by how many people are standing around. Graves, Landry, Hayes are all there, but so are a few others I've never seen. I only see a few cats right now, but they seem utterly disinterested in everything we're doing. They're all piled up in a sleep cluster by the window. I feel a little embarrassed that I'm so disheveled, but I don't know, I'd rather be on time with wet hair than late and looking perfect.
Good, you decided to challenge the morning sun after all. Now that the star is here, we can start this show.
Still as weird as yesterday, I see.
Do you want to be this little troublemaker, or should I be this little troublemaker?
I think you should be this little troublemaker.
You want me to be this little troublemaker? I gotta get a good voice for him. Got another sucker, boss?
That's esteemed coworker to you, Reese.
You just keep collecting these strays.
Before we get too far, everybody should introduce themselves to Avery. Avery, we've already met, and you already know Graves. Did you meet Hayes yesterday?
Briefly. Hi, Hayes. Hi. He looks like he's gonna slip between the cracks in the tile. How does a guy like this handle a job that deals with people?
Hayes is a great barista. He's a great help in the kitchen, but he likes to spend a lot of time with the cats, too.
Hayes flashes me a quick look. The side of his mouth upturns ever so slightly, like he's trying to smile, but he's kinda out of practice. I reach out to shake his hand, and he's practically bracing for impact. Before I reach him, a bright light flashes at the corner of my vision. Is that a camera?
Oh, sorry, sweetie. I thought I turned the flash off.
I whip my head to the other side of the lineup. The girl on the end is aiming her phone directly at me.
Sorry, don't mind me. I just wanted to commemorate our new employee. I'm Finley. I take care of social media. I like Candid, so I'll try again later when you've, totally forgotten about me.
Finley is also...
Graves! I know what you're gonna say, and I don't want you to ruin the surprise.
Yep, I knew it.
Graves lets out a soft bark of a laugh.
All right. You tell Avery whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
The two in the middle of the lineup look beyond unimpressed. One is the smart-mouthed guy, Reese? The other looks like someone I would not want to mess with. Finley puts her hand on the shoulder of the tough-looking woman standing next to her.
Since she's not going to introduce herself, this is Mason. She's our head chef. Or our only chef, I guess.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Yeah. Finley reaches up and places her hand against the back of Mason's head. I love her design a lot.
Yeah, samesies.
She pushes her hand forward, forcing Mason to nod. I'm amazed Mason is putting up with this.
Wow, that's the most you've spoken all day. She likes you already, Avery.
Mason makes a quick little noise that could either be a laugh or a grunt. Maybe it was both.
How kind of you to save the best for last. I'm Reese. I'm the only one you'll be answering to after Graves, so you better stay on my good side.
I would have sworn Landry was second in command here, so I don't know who this kid is at all. I didn't even see him at all during the interview yesterday.
I'm on cat detail today, but I don't think that means I won't be keeping an eye on you.
Cat detail. Must be taking care of the cats, I guess. Obviously. Hey, I'm learning! Good job, Avery!
You're doing it!
I don't know why the second in command would be so eager about telling me he's gonna clean litter boxes all day. Maybe it's a weird status thing or something. You. Well, I'll be on my best behavior, I guess.
Good.
Okay, that should be everybody then. Avery, you'll be training with me today. I hope that's okay.
That's fine with me.
It looks like I'm no longer needed. I have other work to do. You know where to find me.
Graves slinks into the back of the cafe. I think I can hear footsteps on creaky stairs. Mason and Hayes disappear after him.
Avery, did you have breakfast? We're gonna have something to eat before we work if you want to join us. It's tradition.
Oh, that sounds great. I fed my cat, but I totally forgot to feed myself. Reese has already seated himself at the long booth seated along the wall. He scoots two of the tables together and Landry pulls over another chair.
Great, just sit and relax. Mason's just finishing up breakfast.
I move to take a seat, but Finley blocks my path.
Avery, before you sit down, I have a question.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, is that...
She just grew 6 inches.
I was gonna say, I think she's supposed to be moving toward us, but she definitely just grew.
Yeah. Enough trucks. Calling out the ancient Cherokee word for growth, Finley grows 6 inches in the cafe.
Oh no! There's so much magic happening here. Her voice drops almost conspiratorially. She leans in to whisper.
That's an Akia shirt, isn't it? He's my favorite.
A what?
Akia? From Blast Zone?
From what?
Look, you don't have to play dumb, okay? I get it.
I swear I actually have no idea what that is. Is it like a show? Is a shirt from something?
Oh, no. Never mind. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Interest. I don't know. Do you want to? What do we think?
But now you've got my interest. I just thought it was a cool shirt.
Yeah. Well, let's have her tell us about it.
Yeah, I'm curious now. But now you've got my interest. What is Blast Zone?
Oh, I don't know if it would be your type of game after all.
Oh, it's a game. Yeah, I love games. Try me.
Well, okay, it's a story about men's passions clashing in a life or death struggle.
That sounds dangerous.
Oh, it is, but it's also romantic.
Romantic? Like love blooming on the battlefield sort of thing?
Yeah, I think you get it. Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime. You know, if you prove yourself worthy.
Not really sure what that involves, but okay.
All right.
She gives me a grin and a wink, and then takes a seat at the table next to Reese. I noticed somebody set the table while I was talking to Finley.
Mason and Hayes should be out in a minute, Avery. Come sit down.
Okay. Where should I sit, though? Oh, no. What if there are some, like, weird unspoken rules about this sort of thing, and, like, placing? You never know with new groups. Landry answers the conundrum for me by beckoning to the seat between him and Finley. Quietly, I take the seat. Mason emerges from the back with a large tray balanced atop each hand. One tray has a giant stack of French toast, and the other is some kind of egg thing. Not sure. I don't even care. It looks amazing.
My favorite breakfast, egg thing.
Ah, egg things. Whoa. I had no idea how hungry I was until right now. She sets the trays down in front of us and then returns to the kitchen. Hope she gets back soon. About to be on that egg thing like mochi on wet food. Mason returns a few moments later, cradling 6 empty coffee cups in her arms. Hayes follows in tow, carefully balancing a carafe full of coffee. They set the cups and the carafe on the table and take their seats. Hayes' butt barely hits the chair before the others start to dig in. I'm a little afraid I'll lose my hand in the fray if I try to jump in now, but I am so hungry. Landry reaches out an arm from behind a fortress of French toast slices. He lightly bats at Reese's hand as it reaches for the syrup pitcher.
Save some for Avery.
Jeez, calm down. You're the one stealing all the food.
I haven't taken any more than usual. Breakfast is important.
While everybody shouts and chatters across the table, I help myself to a little bit of everything. I'm not used to eating a real breakfast, especially one that didn't come out of a microwave, so I am going to savor this. Wow, this is amazing. Mason, what is this egg thing? Mason's eyebrows shoot up. She looks at me like I grew another nose. Frittata. Oh, is that like a souffle? I don't know, it looks like it would be so hard to make. It's just eggs and vegetables in a pan. Still, I know I wouldn't be able to make anything like that. It's nice to have a real breakfast.
Oh, that's Finley.
What do you usually eat, Avery?
Mostly cold pizza or toaster tarts, I guess. You know, if I remember. Mason glares like I just knocked her plate on the floor. She stares directly at me, through me, with a hard look in her eyes. You eat here now. Always. Can I still have pizza sometimes, or... Not for breakfast. Ever.
I like Mason.
I like Mason, too! I can hear Finley and Reese snickering. Okay, but other times are still okay? Yeah? Mason rolls her eyes and goes back to her coffee. Reese stares up at me between bites of French toast.
Avery, when we're done, we need to talk about dress code.
Wait, Landry, that's me? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm still learning the names. I'm like,
I know, me too.
Yeah. Oh, Reese, don't start with this again.
Shh, it's an important part of new employee orientation.
Landry passes a positively pained look at Reese. He glances at me, but a poke to the ribs from Finley sends him staring back at his plate.
That's Finley.
Oh, Landry, you're such a mama bird sometimes. Lighten up.
Avery, look at this place. We take our visual presentation very seriously here.
Mason gives
He's
him
getting a little
glance.
Nagi-san, but I think that's okay.
Hayes places his empty plate and cup on Mason's plate and takes the stack into the back with the urgency of a tactical retreat.
Graves and I expect a certain level of decor from the waitstaff.
Is this about my outfit? I woke up kind of late, so...
No. This is about uniforms.
Mason pushes her chair away from the table with enough force that it wobbles briefly on 2 legs. She stands and takes my plate in one fell swoop. Opening is soon. It's time to get ready. She picks up the now empty cast iron skillet with one hand and balances a few of the other plates on top. It looks heavy. She's holding it like it's nothing. Come on. She stares at me down and gestures to the back door with a head nod before she heads into the kitchen.
Don't think you can run off so easily, Avery. You'll get written up if you don't have your uniform.
Damn.
Damn.
Help Mason and Hayes in the kitchen or ask Reese about the uniforms.
Let's help Mason and Hayes in the kitchen. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, F this guy.
F this guy. Is Mason really the only chef here? It must take a lot of work. Bet you could use some help. Mostly I'm just grateful she gave me an out, because, I mean, whatever Reese is planning, it doesn't sound like anyone but Finley cares about it, so no thank you. I think Mason and Hayes wanted my help, though.
Fine. If Mason needs the help. But you're not off the hook for this yet.
Reese.
Oh, come on, Landry. Don't look at me like that.
Something is definitely up. Whatever it is, I am not gonna fall for it, sirs and madams. Well, I'll be back once Mason says I'm done. Quickly retreat back into the kitchen before Reese can delay me any further. Even though I work here now, I still feel like I'm trespassing on hallowed ground.
Oh, I love that
I've
little
been in
kitchen poster.
I know, I want it!
That's really adorable.
I've never been in a restaurant kitchen before. Heck, barely in my own kitchen. It smells amazing, almost enough to make me hungry all over again. Hayes is at the sink, carefully scrubbing the iron skillet we used at breakfast. Looks like he's already gotten the dishes on lockdown, to be honest. Mason only spares me a glance. She's already back to work. Looks like there's a lot of it left to do. She dips a long spatula into a big metal bowl and heaps a glob of frosting on top of the cake. It's mesmerizing watching her move as she works to smooth the frosting. Can I help? You have any experience? With what, baking? I don't know why I asked. She doesn't bother looking up, but feels like she doesn't have to see the cake to decorate it. Bet she could do this in her sleep. Don't touch anything.
I think, and I'm going to call it right now,
Uh-huh.
I think Mason might be trans.
Oh, you think so?
Possibly. Because based on the pronouns that they gave you, I feel like this is that type of game.
Yeah,
and that would
totally.
be really cool. That would be super cool.
That would be super cool.
Yeah, but we'll see. Anyway, don't touch anything. I like Mason. I want to help her.
I know. You
Yeah.
seem busy.
Yeah.
I bet you're really busy, though. Are you sure? Babysitting takes longer than just doing it myself. Oh, come on. There's got to be something I can help with. I mean, you asked me to come back here for a reason, right? To save you from Reese. If you insist, carry those boxes out. She gestures to a pile of collapsed cardboard boxes sitting by the kitchen door. They're all much wider than my arms can go around and about half my weight. What the heck were they shipping in here? Horses? Roger. Where? Out back. Just throw them wherever. All right, you can count on me. No time for insignificant details like logistics or arm strength. I'm just gonna do it.
Just do it.
Just do it! I try to wrap my arms around the flattened boxes, but I was right. My fingertips barely touch either side.
Oops.
I can't just pick them up in my hands either. They're too thick to grab from the top. Maybe if I balance the boxes on my feet like this, and then brace it with my hands like this, and there! Yeah! But how do I walk out the door? I could just waddle?
Oh, I don't know who this is.
I start at a rough, sudden noise behind me. The cardboard slips from my hand and cascades to the floor in a floppy, boxy avalanche. Ah! The sound happens again. I turn around.
Oh.
And though Mason is facing away from me, I can see her shoulders shaking ever so slightly. Is she laughing at me? It probably does look kind of pathetic. But I don't think she would be the type to even know how to laugh. She seems like she'd get mad at me for goofing. Use twine. Huh? It's right there on the counter. Just wrap them. Oh! Oh! Yeah, there's twine right there. Oh, with some effort, I collect the boxes again, loop the twine around them a few times. She's totally right. I just have to grab the string and I can grab them out. You look like you're gonna hang glide on those. Maybe if the wind kicks up, I'll give it a shot.
She's pushing!
Ow! This is like a little... I want to laugh, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction.
No.
I look over and even Hayes is laughing a little. Though, when I shoot him a quick smile, he hurries back to the sink and resumes scrubbing with fervor. These two are tough customers, but they're not so bad once you get to know them. I'm gonna do just that.
Yeah, we are.
Hopefully. Hey, yeah. Anything else I can lend these muscles to today? I've got plenty of muscle of my own, thanks. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Let me know if you need help.
Yeah.